Today I want to show you how to use the test modes to reset your LG refrigerator, as well as how to show you how to operate the forced defrost mode and forced run modes on your refrigerator. Your unit could look different from these two, but generally the operations are pretty similar among most models. Next, let's see if your refrigerator has a test button on it. To find it, you need to push your refrigerator out from your wall, or at least be able to move it to access the back of the fridge. Next, take a screwdriver and remove the 3 or 4 screws that hold the control board cover in place. Once you have the screws out, remove the plate. Next, on your PCB, it could look similar to this. Attempt to locate the button that has the lettering test on it. Here are the locations on these two refrigerators, for example. From here, you could be able to quickly tap the test button to begin the procedures. But if your refrigerator doesn't have a test mode on it, you may be able to activate the same test mode by pressing and holding the express, freeze, and colder buttons for about 3 seconds. Now, how these buttons are oriented and look like on your refrigerator will look vastly different. Usually those are for refrigerators that are not in the United States, where we are at, and that's where these machines are from. Now, when you press and hold the express, freeze, and colder buttons for about 3 seconds, you should be able to hear it beep loudly once, pause, then beep again after 2 or 3 seconds, and will repeat that beep 3 times. At the front of your refrigerator on the interface, you should see this, which would tell you that you've successfully entered the test mode and you are now in test mode 1. Now, if by some reason you did not get into test mode 1 successfully, I would suggest unplugging the refrigerator, waiting 30 seconds, plugging it back in, then waiting about a minute for it to boot up, and then try the same sequence again. At any rate, in test mode 1, the following things are occurring. Your compressor should run at maximum capacity and you should feel it vibrate. Fans in the refrigerator and freezer cabinets are going to run, allowing you to feel air from them, or you can see them move if you have the panels off, showing you that they work. Then the PCB should be pushing voltage and amperage to the compressor, allowing you to test it for amperage or voltage. Next, you would want to press the test button again, or the express, freeze, and colder buttons, and you should hear 2 beeps and now 3 distinct sets. You should then see the numbers 22 on the front of the refrigerator. Depending on the setup of your exact refrigerator, it could do one of 2 different things. On some models of refrigerators, the 22 mode will turn the refrigerator compressor and condenser fan off that are behind the refrigerator at the bottom, and then this will also turn the defrost heater on inside your refrigerator to remove ice. Now, for other units, the 22 mode will only reposition the 3-way valve on the refrigerator and then close any dampers between the refrigerator and freezer cabinets, and then run both fans. So again, in this mode, pay attention to what you hear. If it is in defrost, you will hear no noise and no fans. And if it is in the dampener mode, you should still hear the fans and compressor running. Next, let's press the button one more time, or the express, freeze, and the colder button. If the unit wasn't actually in defrost, you should now hear 3 beeps, and you should also now see the numbers 33 on the front of the unit. If this happened, you now are absolutely in the defrost mode. All the fans should be off, as well as the compressor. It's doing the same things as it did on the 22 mode on the other style fridges, no fans, compressors, and the defrost heater again will attempt to run if the cabinets are cold enough to cycle the defrost heater to clear any ice on the evaporator coils. Finally, after you've used this mode, one last press on the test button, or again the colder and express defrost button, will yield absolutely no noises, and the panel will return again to normal, showing the interface as it was before you did anything. With it being back to normal, the refrigerator should also initiate a reset during this time, and it may even restore some options or features to the unit to return it to proper working order. Note that if your model didn't have the damper check mode, instead of showing 3 threes, it would have gone to this mode earlier in the test, but it will have the same reset feature. I hope this video helps you learn about your LG refrigerator's test modes and helps you get your refrigerator back into working order, if not at least test the different modes to figure out what is wrong. Have a great day.